So nice to meet you, man.
Oh, so nice to meet you guys. I'm very, very inspired watching the film last night. And I want to congratulate you on that. It's a heartfelt homage to a mother from a son. And I love it.
Oh, thanks so much. It's been a journey. We're happy to be here.
Yes.
Oh, you're so welcome. Now let's begin with you, Sean. I know you mentioned it in the film, but tell our viewers the genesis of the movie. What got you interested in documenting your mom?
Yeah, so I was working in TV journalism here in New York City for many years. And one day I got a call that my mom was fired from her job at age 75 with only 2 weeks severance pay and didn't know what she was going to do. And I just had a gut reaction that I needed to do something. So not only did I pick up my camera and start shooting her, but I came up with the idea to make a bucket list. Tell her to do a bucket list with me, to write everything she could never do while she was working, and that we would go out and do them. And so that's what made Duty Free the film.
Oh, and Miss Rebecca, how did Sean approach you about the project, and what did you think initially?
Well, he said, Mommy said, I'll tell you what, he said, why don't you make a list of all the things you couldn't do, and it will take you a week, you can do everything like that. That will fill up some time. And I said, no, who's going to pay for it? I don't want to do a bucket list. I want to work. I want another job. That's what I want to do. But he talked me into it, and I read my little list of all the things I've heard other people did, but I hadn't had a chance, all things that were personal to me. And that's how it went off. And I gave him the list, and he worked it out, didn't you?
Made it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I love the whole bucket list approach. I may do that to my mom when I see her. She lives in Branson, Missouri. So, but the same age as you too, Miss Rebecca. So I'm like, it's time. But from all the items in your bucket list, what was your favorite, Miss Rebecca?
So many favorites, but probably the best was reunifying with my daughter in England. She was sent away. I sent her away when I was 3 years old because I was sick, but I didn't realize how much it affected her.
Yeah.
She felt it very hard and carried it in a little young heart all those years while I'm still trying to get better and do things together. And just to get that sorted out so we're on a better footing together. We talk every day now. And to bake a cake with my granddaughter, and then to say goodbye to my younger brother, who I saw for the last time when we saw her, and then to go to my sister's grave. They were the most meaningful. But the fun was the milk cow business.
Mine was the hip hop dance. Who knew?
Oh my gosh, yes, we got to take a hip hop dance with the dancer from Hamilton musical, and it was amazing to see my 75-year-old mom twist her hips and twerk and do all that stuff. It was
Not
just
in the right order, but never mind.
it was awesome.
If Glenn Close could do the butt, you could do the twerk, right?
Yes, exactly. Glenn Close has nothing on my mom.
At its heart, though, is ageism. People that are able to work past their supposed expiration date must be allowed to, right? I mean, talk to us more about that, Sean.
Yeah, what I realized in this entire process of filming my mom is how invisible we make older people in this country. Not only at the workplace, as my mom was fired at 75, but in small jokes that we make, in the ads that we put out, and even, the tech that we create. I mean, think about the vaccine and the rollout, how hard it was for older people to access vaccines, right? We just don't think about folks who are older, despite all of us getting old at some point in our lives. And so this film is in part to my mom's legacy, but also to make the invisible visible. And, we've had millions of shares on Facebook. We've had thousands of likes and thousands of comments. We sold out the IFC here in New York City. And we've proven that 75-year-old stars can and should happen. And so we're just hoping that more and more people come out and watch the film, go to dutyfreefilm.com to see all the theaters that are playing it, or to stream it from home, to prove that there are more stars out there that look just like her and should be visible.
It's true. I mean, even with pop stars past their 20, they're called old. I mean, Madonna was being called grandma since she was 30. You know what I mean? I mean, it's, yeah, we have to do something about that. This is a good step. Thank you. Now, Miss Rebecca, what did you learn from working with your son that close for what, about 3.5 years, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
I learned that he's pushy.
Wow. Okay.
Not that he's confident, but more importantly, that he loves me, because who else would deal with me when I wanted to go, and I've always had my way, and I've always been the boss, and this, that, and the other, as I've always said, the Danigelis way or the wrong way. And he's pulling the strings, and what a loving person, and how thoughtful he's been, and I'm very blessed, and I'm the lucky one.
Oh, and your son, the youngest, right? Is he okay?
His brother, who's mentally disabled, is 2 years older than he is.
Oh, okay.
He's schizophrenic. You don't see him in the movie because he's afraid of cameras and lights and everything. But you see the little logo that he drew, the little birthday card. That's our logo for the film. And he drew that himself. That was reminding us of a day we went to bury our old dog, and we took balloons and we went to the park. He's very sensitive. And yes, he lives in Boston. He lives by himself, afraid to wear a mask, afraid to get the shot. It's the same stuff.
Yeah, that part where the card, I just I was a little teary-eyed. Now, Sean, at the end of the film, you have a call to action, right? Tell us more about the duty-free call to action that you.
Sure. Yeah. So not only can you watch the film from the website by finding a theater, but you can also take action. And we're working to not only end ageism, but also to make people aware of economic insecurity, that there are 25 million Americans who don't have enough money to get them through retirement age. Who will take care of them? Who will see them? Who will lift them up? And it's really, really important to me that it's an intergenerational lifting up, that we as young people say, it's our turn now, right? What can we do to help out these older individuals and give them the care that they need? So if you go to dutyfreefilm.com, we talk about our partners and what we plan to do, and we would love to really start a movement with this film.
And you said, like what you said earlier, because we're all gonna grow old someday, we will be needing some help too. Finally, Ms. Rebecca, you said in the movie that you're beginning to understand what happiness is. So at this point of your life, what is happiness?
Family is everything. Spending time with family and just really, that's it. Don't let anybody else tell you you're going to be here this day and that day. Family comes first.
And we're living together now, so
that's my
happy household.
Yes.
That's my next thing. I see. But are you still working at the Hilton?
I'm on furlough right now. I'm that I'll be off furlough on July the 5th. So it's been over a year and a half, but at least I'm still on furlough for the Hilton. Yes.
Well,
no company.
It gives you time to promote the movie, which everyone must see this film. And actually, Mr. Rebecca, I just want to tell you, you don't look like you're 78 now, 79.
I'm
80.
Wow. I want to be just like you when I grow up. And also, I want to tell you, you should move to Palm Springs. You may find the soulmate here.
Listen,
He's trying to palm me off.
Yeah, listen, who you got? Let me know. I'm happy to send her off for a week and we can take her back after.
We'll set her in Tinder.
And men are jumping into my mom's DMs on Instagram, and I have to tell them, like, listen, no, she's not interested, okay? Or delete or block. So I'm like her parent on social media.
Oh, a big congrats again, you guys. Thank you so much, and good luck on everything. Okay, Miss Rebecca, I want to see you way past 100 years old. Okay.
Oh wow, gracias.
Thank you so much, and take your mom on a bucket list journey, please.
I will promise. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.